Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of February 14th through February 20th, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Gemini, please remember that energies do go both ways, so I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy. Take the energies as they resonate. That is so interesting. I was shuffling the other deck, not even this deck, and I kept seeing the Five of Cups as I was shuffling, and I use it as my clarifying deck. And it's so interesting that the main energy for your reading that popped up this week is the Five of Cups. So there's clearly an energy of the past. Something, some past energy is coming back into your life. Now, it could be a person, or it could just be like feelings, memories, kind of like an energy tied up to some not so great things that happened in the past is popping up for you this week. But we'll see what this is about when we clarify. In the recent past, you get the Hanged Man, the Four of Wands, the Strength. There's a really, really strong bond between you and somebody else showing up here. But it's showing me that the energies are stuck. The energies are not moving. Now, this could be because you're choosing to actively force yourself to not take action in the recent past. Or it could just be that for some other reason, Spirit's like it's not the right time for things to move. We're just going to keep it status quo. We'll see when we clarify. In the current situation, you get the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Cups. You're healing a conflict here. Now, this could be a conflict between you and somebody else, or this could also just be an internal conflict between you and you. Like, what do I do? Do I do this? Do I do that? Should I approach them? Should I not? That conflict is bringing about like a healing energy. So you're either healing this conflict or you're healing as a result of this. Either way, there's a lot of love showing up here alongside this conflict, which is letting me know that this isn't just between you and yourself. This is between you and somebody else. Because usually the Queen of Cups for me is all about like an equal exchange of love. You give them love, they give you love, at least energetically, because I don't feel like this person's actually in your life. In the near future, you get the Star, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. You just want to heal this breakup. You want to heal this separation. You're carrying an energy here of a loss, but it's not even necessarily that you're like, oh, this connection was lost. It could be that, but it's more so an energy of like, it didn't work out. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to. It sucks. It hurts. Like, I put in effort. I tried, and it still like went to shit, you know? And you're showing me that you just want to heal that. There's a lot of healing happening in your reading, so I cannot wait to clarify this. But first, I want to clarify this Five of Cups for you, which has popped out multiple times as I was shuffling and is the main energy for your reading this week. Five of Cups is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Justice. There's definitely a breakup or a separation that took place here at some point. I don't feel like it's very recent. I feel like this is more so an energy of like this happened a while ago, a few months ago, could be even a few years ago, where y'all broke up. The energy is coming back up. The energy of, I need to balance things out. I need to fix things. I need to make things right between me and this person. Not even to reconcile, but more so like I just don't want to keep carrying this energy around with me of something unfinished, undone, something that like didn't work out for me or was unsuccessful. You're definitely focused on like bringing positivity and happiness and illumination into the situation. It's almost like you're kind of like, I'm going to be the light that brightens up the darkness is kind of the metaphor that I'm getting when it comes to this connection, when it comes to this energy that you're carrying around this connection. Let's take a look. I'm going to clarify your recent past. We're going to start off by clarifying this Hanged Man for you in the recent past. The Hanged Man is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Again, you're confused. That's why the energies aren't moving here. I don't feel like you're actively forcing yourself not to move. I feel like the energies are just stuck because you're very confused. There's a lot of overthinking here. You're really up in your head about whatever this situation is. Now, again, I feel like some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or somebody that embodies that energy. But either way, you're very confused. There's a lot of, like, the energy that I'm getting, it's like you're thinking about it, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm not going to think about it. And then 2 seconds later, you start thinking about it again. It's almost like you keep going to, like, worst case scenario mode, which is why you're so confused, which is why nothing's happening, at least in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Four of Wands in the recent past for you. Four of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Moon. This connection at some point brought you a lot of happiness, and then that happiness, for some reason, it's almost like you don't even know why, that happiness shifted into unhappiness. You're showing me here, this is a strong bond. I felt so good with this, and then I didn't feel good. Why? I have no idea. It's almost like, see the picture on the moon? It's almost like you're underneath the water. You can see the situation. You can see the moon, but you don't know how the heck you ended up there. You're kind of like, why can't I touch it? Why can't I solve this? There's a lot of confusion here. And now I understand why you get the overthinking, because there's a lack of clarity here. I feel like neither you don't understand how you guys got to this point where, you're not happy, where the joy turned into something else, and you're just trying to like go through every second of every point in that connection to be like, well, what did I miss? What did I miss? How did I not see this? What did I miss? Let's take a look at the strength for you in the recent past. Strength is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Judgment. This is difficult for you for sure. This is difficult for you. Again, the more I clarify, the more I understand why you're confused. Part of you wants this back. Part of you wants to rekindle that spark and bring back this connection and basically resuscitate it, bring it back to life. The other part of you is like, F that, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be the one that makes the move. I'm not going to take action. If this person doesn't move, I'm not moving either. I don't need this connection. I don't need this relationship. You're very, very closed off emotionally. It's almost like two parts of your soul are fighting each other. The logical part of you, the 3D world Gemini, is like, no, F this, I don't need to do this. The ego, the mind. The other part of you, your soul, is like, yeah, but I want this back. I want this connection back. I want to rekindle that spark. That's why this is difficult for you. That's why you're confused. That's why nothing's moving. Because you haven't made a decision. Spirit can't support you in whatever decision you need to make. Spirit's like, okay, tell me where you want to go and we'll go. But until you make that decision, too many cards, Spirit. Until you make that decision, I can't help you. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see what this Five of Wands is for you. Five of Wands is clarified by the Fool, the Magician, the Three of Wands. You're manifesting a completely brand new beginning between you and this person. You want the conflict to be resolved both within yourself and the disagreements that you and this other person may have had. It's like you want to wipe the slate completely clean. You're showing me here, this is what I want, I'm manifesting it, and I'm just waiting for it to come to fruition. I'm waiting for this to happen. In the meantime, though, while you're waiting for your manifestation to come true, right? You and this person, I don't see you guys together. Like energetically, you guys are definitely exchanging energies, but I don't see you guys in close proximity to each other. So this person may live far away from you, or you guys may not be talking. There's like a gap or like a distance between you two. Let's take a look at the Four of Swords for you in the current situation. Wow, you get the Queen of Cups again. Four of Swords is clarified by the Death, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. You get the Queen of Cups again in the current situation immediately after this. You definitely want to heal this connection, which on the surface, in the 3D world, it looks like it's come to an end. Like you guys are dead, done, and over with. That's just on the 3D world. Energetically, you guys are still very much connected. And you're showing me that you definitely want to heal it, but you're very confused about how to heal it. You don't know which action to take. You don't know. There's a lot of confusion in your reading. That's literally, I think, what I'm going to title your reading, confusion. Because you keep showing me that you're so confused. There's a lot of lack of clarity. There's a lot of like things that don't make sense to you. What does make sense to you, what you keep showing me though, is that the love between you and this person has not dissipated. It hasn't disappeared. It hasn't gone away. You love them. They love you. And it's almost like on an intuitive level, you know that. But you are very confused about how to bring this back, how to resurrect this connection. Let's take a look at the Queen of Cups in the current situation. Queen of Cups is clear, and you get the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You and this person are a divine pair. There's a ton of love between the two of you. Now I understand why you can intuitively pick up on that, because it's overflowing. Queen of Cups is clarified by the High Priestess, the Tower, the Five of Swords. You're lying to yourself a little bit here in the current situation. Your intuition is telling you one thing, and you keep fighting that intuition. It's almost like your intuition is coming in and being like, Gemini, this is what's happening. This is what's going on. This is how this person feels. And you're like, Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that that's how they feel. I think they've completely moved on. I think there was somebody else. I think they're not even interested in me anymore. Deep down, though, your intuition's telling you something different. But you keep trying to fight it and keep going against it and being like, no, no, that's not true. No, no, that's absolutely not the case. It's almost like you're lying to yourself here for some reason, which is only bringing about a tower moment for you. Where it's like your intuition's telling you one thing, you keep fighting your intuition, so spirit's just kind of like, all right, hands off, deal with it yourself then. And then things kind of just come like collapsing down. But it's because somebody here, and again, I keep saying you because this is your reading, but somebody here is lying to themselves. They keep lying to themselves, trying to convince themselves otherwise. Let's take a look at the near future. I want to see what the star is for you in the near future. Nope, didn't like how that fell. The star is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. You're slowly moving in this person's direction. Whether you realize that or not, like energetically, you want to move in this person's direction, and I see you actually doing that. I see you taking action and being like, okay, I'm not going to do much, but I am going to move in their direction. So what does that actually mean in like the 3D world? If it was up to you, you would be running to their doorstep, banging on their door, being like, open the door, I love you, I want to be with you, okay? However, what you're actually doing is probably just unblocking them. Probably just maybe responding to their text messages if they send any. Maybe looking at their social media. There's a bit of an energy here of like, I'm going to do this much. Yes, I feel this much. I'm going to do this much. But at least you're doing something and you're moving really slow. Really, really slow. Let's take a look at the Ten of Wands for you in the near future. Ten of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Hermit. You want to open up. You really do want to open up to this person. You want to express how you feel. It's almost like deep down, your intuition, your soul is trying to tell you, hey, open up, express how you feel. This is what you need. This is what you want to do. Now, for some reason, you're going against your intuition and you're fighting it here. Again, even in the near future. I see you showing up on the surface as very, very confident, as very, very like, I got this, I can handle this, you know, almost like you're talking to your intuition, being like, intuition, I got this. Just chill, man. Just chill. But do you got this? Because you get the Ten of Wands here, which is letting me know that this is hard for you. Something in this whole thing is weighing heavy on you. So I don't know what it is, but maybe that's what you need to feel. That's what you feel the need to open up about in the near future. Something's weighing heavy on you, and it's almost like you need to get it off your chest. Let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles for you in the near future. Okay. The Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Hierophant, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Swords. This is a very strong, for some of you this may have been a marriage, but it's one of those very, very intense relationships. It's kind of like our souls are married type of relationship. And in the near future, you're kind of fighting yourself because you do want to open up. There's something that you want to express, you want to get off your chest when it comes to this person, when it comes to this connection. But because you're carrying an energy of this isn't going to work out, this is all going to go to shit anyway, like, you know, this isn't going to work out for me, this never works out, like whatever I truly want. You're still showing me, though, the intensity of this connection. But alongside that, you're also showing me there's fear, there's anxiety, there's fear of it not working out. There's all these limiting beliefs and these like thoughts swirling in your head about how difficult it's going to be, how much pain you're going to experience if this person rejects you, how defensive you are even going into this. You're kind of like, okay, I want to tell you something, but listen, before you attack me, this person has no intention of doing any of that. But that's kind of the energy that you're coming in with here. And again, this could be you, this could be your person. I do feel like somebody is going to open up because these are really powerful energies to like battle or try to resist. But they're doing so from like almost like a defeated place. Like, oh, fine, this isn't going to work, but I might as well type thing, you know? Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Gemini. The universe, you got the Page of Wands, which you got in the near future, the Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Something's shifting for you here. Something is changing. It's almost like something that you have given up on in the past, that you've walked away from, something that you kind of put in the rear view mirror, it's kind of coming back. Whether it's energetically or the person carrying it, I do feel like it's the person though. Something is coming back. Something that you left behind long ago is coming back. Let's see. Let's close off your reading with an oracle card from the Moonology Oracle deck. Work through your fears. I mean, enough said, right? Literally, your entire near future is all about how you feel something and you keep fighting it because you're afraid, because it's hard, because you don't know if it's going to work out, because you lost it once, maybe you're going to lose it again, because this person's going to reject you. These are all fears. These are all limiting beliefs that are swirling around in your head. And I don't feel like it's actually pertaining to the other person. I feel like this is just your energy. So Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and make sure to check out your monthly reading up on the channel now. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Gemini.